Hello, I'm Sharon Albert, Director of the Mission Trails Regional Occupational Program. The program you're about to see is a production of the Mission Trails Digital Media Network. This production features local students engaged in the California State Career Technical Education Pathway, Arts, Media, and Entertainment. A special thanks to the Media Center for Art, Education, and Technology, a department of the Monterey County Office of Education, for making this broadcast possible. Thank you for watching. Now let's enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Trojan Weekly, Episode 6. My name is Diana Mexicano.
And I'm Victoria Gomez. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving break. We're going to jump immediately into world news, which has been filled with events. Fidel Castro was pronounced dead on November 25, 2016. Cubans are having mixed feelings about their ex-chief commander's death, as some showed grief while others celebrated. At the University of Havana, Cubans paid respect to Castro's statue with flowers and candles. Meanwhile, in Little Havana, Miami, Cuban expats celebrated with joy and festivities.
On November 28, 2016, members and staff of the Brazilian soccer team Chapecoense were killed in a plane crash. The team was on their way to Colombia to play in the Copa Sudamérica final. 71 people died in the plane crash and 6 survived. When the team's rivals heard the news, they announced they were willing to give Chapecoense the trophy.
Lo mira fijo Campaña, le salta, le dice no se adelante Zambrano, hasta que la pelota no salga del pie derecho de Diego, que parece fusilarlo. Llega Diego, pegó en el travesaño, la quiso colocar, es de darle suave, primera toma, la tocará suave, Benítez, atacó el arquero Danilo. Mucha carrera tomó Martín Benítez. Nos sorprendía, nos miramos con Diego.
Va derecho, no quiere darle demasiada información. Hay mucha intuición del arquero. No lo mira la pelota.
Llega el capitán Santana. Este parece. Se mueve Campaña. Santana. Sí.
Bueno.
1-0 Independiente. Con la chance de igualar ahora el jugador Felipe, pero llega el zurdo, no se mueve nunca. Llega Felipe, gol de Chapecoense.
Me está diciendo, ¿por qué te vas al otro palo? Que lo quiere desconcertar.
1-1. Pero con una chance más Independiente en la derecha. Y es zurdo. Llega Rigoni, atajó el arquero, Danilo. ¿Por qué con la derecha? 1-1, igualado. Con 3 remates cada uno, el turno para Chapecoense con su cuarto penal. Llegará Denner. No se mueve Campaña, no se va a tirar todavía Denner. Gol de Chapecoense, le venció las manos. 2-1 arriba el equipo local. Tiene que hacer Independiente para empatar.
No llegó a cerrar las palmas. Jugó bastante fuerte.
Hinchas de Independiente. ¿Quién le da? ¿Rangel es este?
Sí, señor.
Rangel para pegarle. 2-2. Parece que le va a apuntar a la cabeza a Rangel. Llega Rangel. Qué bien lo pateó. Gol de Chapecoense.
Pero hasta el último instante, una gran frialdad. Incluso mirando al arquero en el mismo momento del impacto de la pelota. Ahí lo vemos. Hay que tener uno más.
Chile. Llega Minio atajó el arquero. Una masita de Sánchez Miño, le dio chance, lo rehabilitó a Chapecoense. Atajó Danilo. Qué mal pateó el zurdo.
Podría decir, y algunos pateadores también, ¿no?
Yo creo que han pateado peor de lo bien que atacaron los otros.
Es un penal tal vez para patear no con esta displicencia. De acuerdo.
Danilo. Llega Mateus. Gol de Chapecoense. Se la puso en el ángulo a Campaña y ahora obligado otra vez al rojo para conquistar el gol y empatar. 4-3. Tiaguinho va tirando de costado. Llega libre Tiaguinho. Palo y adentro. Gol de Chapecoense. Casi la agarra Campaña. Se tira bien. Igual que Danilo del otro lado. 5-4 gana el equipo brasileño. Y ahora otra vez la mochila para Independiente. El técnico brasileño. Tagliafico. Atajó el arquero Danilo. Se clasificó Chapecoense. Se perdió la alternativa, el pase a los cuartos del final. El equipo argentino se ha clasificado 5-4 en penales. Chapecoense contra Independiente, que estuvo 2 veces arriba y no pudo superar esa barrera. Ha pasado Chapecoense y su rival será Junior Diego Latorre.
Se adelantó groseramente el arquero, pero groseramente en este penal.
Aquí Ortigosa, Musis. El cambio de frente sin mirar. Terminó para hacer que sea gol de base. Ahí está más. Tocó el arquero. Señoras y señores.
Giri. Una buena respuesta del arquero abajo, Qué bárbaro, qué remate, qué fe. No sé si por soledad o por fe, pero un remate divino, que se colaba por arriba.
Por lo menos el gol. Va el córner, va bien el centro. Carga Colochini, saca Danilo. Insiste allí, la metía Blanco. Rechaza esa pelota Neto. Habrá córner, señores. Apura San Lorenzo. Viene el centro, primer palo. ¡Ahí está! Y se pasaba buscando la pelota, la quería Ceruti. Se pasó Ceruti, lo tuvo en el segundo palo. Saca la pelota larga. Gil, corre Ananías, cierra Ortigosa. Pelota para Musis. Da una mano a Ananías. Y corre y se viene Clever. Clever y Kempes. Sigue Clever. Clever que habilita, señores. Ahí está Lucas Gómez. ¡Rico!
Buenísima jugada de Clever, cruzó toda la cancha. No le quiso hacer falta a Musi, que había perdido la pelota. Porque Musi fue quien dio ese pase y después quedó.
Atención. A otra vez con Ceruti. Sigue Ceruti. Pica Blandi. La pelota vino para Calderucho y está. Tapa rapidísimo Danilo. Tapó muy rápido el arquero de Chapecoense. Lo tuvo San Lorenzo. Lucas Gómez. Musi que no. Para Kempes. Allí picando la pelota. Está gritando Generi, ¿no? Lo offside cobraron.
Pareció Angélica. De Chapecoense.
Pregunté lo mismo en la previa, Diego, me dijeron los dos están muy bien, por eso rotamos.
Atención, robó Gil, se viene Josimar. La pelota para Lucas Gómez. Entra adentro, salva Colochini. Este cambio lo complicó a San Lorenzo, Este chico, Lucas Gómez. Lucas Gómez. Centro de Lucas Gómez, Josimar.
Encima entró en la zona delicada del área. El aporte individual, desequilibrio.
Buscando el milagro San Lorenzo aquí en Brasil. Cauterucho con el centro. Que y está. Salvó Danilo, creo.
money to the team and their families. Others loaned players to Chapecoense to help the team stay competitive. Soccer team Palmeiras have asked to use the Chapecoense uniform for their final game.
Nickelback fans in Canada beware. Police in Canada are now enforcing punishments on drunken drivers by enforcing them to endure listening to the band's music. The Kennington Police Service said it would be the perfect punishment for anyone naughty enough to drink and drive.
President-elect Donald Trump announced that he will leave his multi-billion-dollar business entirely to focus on running the country. Trump plans to leave his business with 3 of his children, Donald Jr., Eric, and Ivanka.
The U.S. Office of Government Ethics tweeted on Wednesday, @RealDonaldTrump, bravo, only way to resolve these conflicts of interest is to divest, good call. Though these tweets were deleted within an hour, they later reappeared around 1 p.m.
The law states that the president must leave his businesses to blind trust in order to avoid conflicts of interest.
Former Vice President Al Gore met with President-elect Donald Trump and his daughter Ivanka Trump on December 5th in hopes of reaching common ground. Initially, the meeting was supposed to be between Trump's daughter, Ivanka, and the former vice president to discuss the issue climate change. Trump was not expected to be included in the meeting, as he's claimed throughout his whole campaign that climate change is a hoax created by the Chinese government.
Gore said he met with President-elect Donald Trump after his meeting with Ivanka. Gore said he hopes to spend more time discussing issues with Trump in the future.
After fierce protests, the Dakota Access pipeline has officially had its easement denied. The Army Corps of Engineers made the decision, which settles the issue, but perhaps not for long. Various interests working on the pipeline still plan to build it, despite the blockage.
Many people consider the decision a victory for the natives and environmentalists protesting against the pipeline. The Army Corps of Engineers will now look for a new route that will not cross under the Missouri River. A major concern about the pipeline was the chance of it bursting and contaminating the drinking water.
Protesters fear that their victory will be cut short once Trump takes office on January 20th. Trump said he supports the pipeline and had no issue with its original plan.
On Monday morning at 9:52 a.m., an Ohio State University student ran over several students with his car before getting out and attacking others with a knife. Abdul Razak Ali Artan was stopped by an Ohio State police officer, Alan Horuchko, who responded within a minute after the attack began. Officer Horuchko engaged with Artan, who would not follow Horuchko's orders to release the knife and stop. The officer shot Artan before he could injure anyone else. Artan left 11 of his victims hospitalized. The director of the Ohio State said that Officer Horuchko did a fabulous job and that they owe him a debt of gratitude.
Meanwhile, in South Carolina, a mistrial has been declared in the case against former police officer Michael Slager, who was charged with murder when he shot and killed Walter Scott during a traffic stop. The jury could not reach a unanimous verdict in the trial, and Judge Newman declared a mistrial and thanked the jury for their effort. Several of the jurors wiped tears from their eyes as Judge Newman made his announcement.
A 34-year-old mother, Sherry Papini from Redding, Northern California, was found on the side of the highway 140 miles from her home with a bag over her head and restraints. After being missing for 3 weeks, Papini was found with broken nose and several bruises all over her body. A fire erupted Friday night on December 2nd in a warehouse. The fire happened during a rave at the Oakland Ghost Ship, which was attended by between 50 to 100 people. The current death toll is at 36. The Ghost Ship's operator, Derek Ian Almina, appeared on Today to talk about the fire, but he refused to answer questions. The warehouse was reportedly a known fire hazard, and Almina is accused of renting out space despite the dangers. Almina lived in the warehouse with his wife and 3 children.
Former president and CEO of McDonald's USA, Ed Rensi, announced the company will start bringing in touchscreen self-service kiosks. Renzi said the company decided on kiosks after a worker demanded a new $15 minimum wage.
Numerous restaurants have looked at computer tablets as a solution for rising wages, which will cut into profits. Voters in Washington, Colorado, Maine, Arizona have voted to raise the minimum wage. The Service Employees International Union spent millions of dollars on the fight for a $15 campaign. In California, the minimum wage will increase to $15 in the next several years.
Moving on to entertainment news. Rapper Kodak Black is now free. Kodak posted a $100,000 bond on December 1st, 2016. The young rapper was in Florida County Jail for a 120-day sentence. Kodak stated on his Instagram, "I'm happy to be finally going home to my friends and family."
Kodak was in jail for 2 misdemeanor drug charges. He was extradited from Florida to South Carolina to face sexual assault charges earlier this week. His case is still pending, according to Sun Sentinel reports.
What do you get when you put 12 engineers and 4 technicians together? Antimon, a real-life transformer created from the BMW 3 Series. Antimon was created in 11 months, and the car transformed in as few as 30 seconds. Although this Autobot looks awesome, you cannot ride it. It can only function with the use of a remote control. The transformer can only go up to 12.4 miles per hour. Right now, its only other movements include the head and the arms. You can own your own real-life transformer for $600,000, but you better hurry, there's only one on the market.
On November 29, Nintendo released a video on their YouTube channel announcing a partnership with Universal Studios that will bring Nintendo-themed attractions to Universal Studio theme parks in the near future. Universal creative Mark Whitbury said the partnership will allow the theme parks to create an entire Nintendo world.
Gamers have more news to talk about. This year's Game Awards show took place on Friday, December 2nd at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. This awards show showcased some of 2016's best games with a look at upcoming releases. Winner of the Game of the Year went to Overwatch. Some of the games shown off were the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game, Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding, and the much-awaited Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
In music news, several mixtapes were announced for release. Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino came out on the 1st of December. J. Cole's album For Your Eyes is expected to come out on the 9th, and Kid Cudi's Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying will release on the 16th. Expect music reviews from our very own Daniel Salcedo.
Childish Gambino dropped Awaken My Love December 1st. The album is a funk type. It goes back to the roots of hip-hop.
And now we move to Alisal High news. Digital NES came to Alisal High for a hackathon to bring potential gamers and programmers for a game jam.
State your name and your position.
Okay, my name is Martin Vargas. I am the business coordinator for the Digital NES.
What's your guys' upcoming activity?
Our upcoming activity is we're having a game jam here at Alisal High School. It's going to be a 2-day event on Saturday and Sunday on December 10th and 11th. Do you want me to go more?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right. We're going to be hosting 50 students here at Alisal High School and also 50 students at the Digital NES. In these 2 days, they will have to start from beginning making a video game from scratch all the way through the process of development and to functionality. And then at the end of that, we're going to have a showcase in where the community, their family and friends, and even political figures can come in and check out their game and see what they've done without the 2 days of work.
Students were given a chance to create games in conjunction with Digital NES students in Watsonville. Congratulations to the Alisal students who participated in their first ever robotics competition.
We'll be right back.
top 10 for the first time coming here is really exciting because we only really had a month to prepare, which is as the other schools had as of June to prepare. And making top 9 is really exciting. And we will see what top place we'll get next year.
November 30th was a very important deadline for many of Alisal students. College applications were due and students stressed as they filled out apps, wrote essays and personal statements, and sent out letters of recommendation.
Manuel Rodriguez, I'm a senior at Alisal High School. I applied to a total of 9 universities, 5 CSUs and 4 UCs. The application process took me about a week and a half. However, I started my personal insight questions about 2 months before. So the application process for CSUs wasn't that stressful. However, for UCs, it was pretty stressful because I had to rework on my personal insight questions over and over again. I had to do multiple drafts and ask my teachers to revise them. At the end, it was pretty exhausting.
My name is Nicole Gomez and I'm a senior at Alisal High School. I only applied to one college, which was Fresno State, and it took me 2 weeks to do the application. And I think the most stressful part of the college process was inputting the high school courses that you took in the past, beginning from freshman year. And I only had one teacher revise my college application, and it was my English teacher, Miss Frankel. And she gave me tips on how to make the application better, or she helped me correct anything that I had wrong.
The Alisal boys varsity basketball game opened up the 2016-2017 season with a win over King City in their preseason preview. The Trojans then took second place in the Solely Smiles tournament, which was hosted at Alisal High. The Trojans won their first 2 games against Gonzales and Christopher, but fell short to Sequoia, who beat Alisal last year in the playoffs. Here's footage of the game against Gonzales.
Number 5, Adriana Betancourt. Number 21, Jonathan Martinez. Number 23, Azul Gil Silva. And number 24, Renee Hurtado.
Congratulations to the girls varsity wrestling team for placing first place in their first tournament of the season. Alisal's team scored 149 points, beating second place by 43.
Today we have a special guest, Manuel Rodriguez, a local rapper and student from Alisal High.
My name is Manuel Rodriguez, and my talent of the week is rapping, and I have a mixtape dropping January 15th, 2017, of course, and it's pretty much just about why I started rapping and just kind of a preview for the main mixtape, which is called Fresh Start. That's gonna drop February 13th, 2017, and yeah, those are soon to come. My origin story? Well, since the youngin', I've always found a tasteful lick in artistry, such as hip hop and really different genres of music. But like hip hop really spoke to me because it was just cooler, you know. Like that's really what I enjoyed. It had a deeper story, it had a deeper background, and it just spoke to me in different ways, and that's why I always enjoyed it the most.
So how old were you when you started rapping?
Well, when I started, which was rather recently, it was this summer, so when I was 16, but like behind closed doors, like from when I was like 12 or 13.
What do you rap about?
I rap about like my own personal problems and like how I overcome them and kind of like what pushes me forward.
So you can rap for us?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Another freestyle real quick and smooth. People like music cause I'm smoothest dude. Drop one mixtape, then I'll drop two. January 5th, be ready for it. Top spot, I'm steady for it. Still at the bottom, I'm working towards being at the very top. No, I will never stop. I'm taking all the chances I'm given. Just hoping that I'm forgiven for the mistakes I made. The past life I've paved the way. Give me the ball and I'll post and I'll fade away. Always had a lot of things to say. Just small kid from the Bay Area. Pretty soon I'll be bumping through all the stereos. Breaking barriers, all of them haters. Knowing we came from less. I'm still blessed, I stay up. Very polite, that's just how I was raised up. Never rap, but that's a change. I grew up to be successful. Everything that I do, this rap thing was passed through. Had the thought of this when I was 13. Always thought of it was a little dream, but it became a reality. Shout out to my friends that pushed me to freestyle, even when I wasn't down. I did it anyway. I killed it anyway. Always had a lot of things to say. Not gonna stop today, still got my story and nothing's changed. A lot of things couldn't stay the same, but that's okay. I made it on TV as talent of the week in the game full of the week. Artists who are silly with it, I'm sick with it, so skilled in it. Always was shy to show that I can rhyme. Took me quite the time to show what I got. Time to take all of my shots. This is just phase one. Haven't played in any games, but I still won. Not the rhymes, but I'm still going. Not the brightest, but I'm still showing that I can flow. Got a long way to go, but here's the start. I'm a shining star. Looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, that's just what I wrote up previous to this. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you for watching. My name is Diana Mexicano.
And I'm Victoria Gomez.
And I'm Manuel Rodriguez.
Go Trojans!